From the last 2 years, having a good community has always been my sole motive, and I've been able to establish that basic connection with my audience, I think. And the connection is something which matters the most. No matter how big your channel is or what type of content you create, it is that connection that binds and holds your channel and your audience together. Social media helps maintain this connection. Being able to make a connection with someone you look up to is something television lacks. YouTube comments, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and all the other things I don't fucking know about. Utilizing all of this gives YouTubers an upper hand. Creators get inspired from one another, while some steal, some connect. For instance, the Ray William Johnson and Grade A under Ray situation. Ray stole a joke and he got shit for it, and that was because of the connection that Grade had established with his audience, and also because Ray was being a cunt, of course. Jacksepticeye, on the other hand, had a very big influence on me back when I started YouTube. The connection he had with his audience was something really special, and that connection inspired me to make this channel.
Who inspired you? Actually, 3 people inspired me. First was, of course, Jacksepticeye.
The connection helps the creator improve consistently. If your favorite YouTuber is doing anything, let it be something totally amazing or complete shit, you feel like your opinion is necessary. Some people might not always give out the opinion, but a lot of people do. For example, the Jake Paul situation, every response video was flooded with these 12-year-olds shitting all over it, but it still falls under their giving out their opinions. Now why? Why do people feel like their opinion is necessary? Because YouTubers manipulate their audience. Now, manipulation isn't a bad thing. All the YouTubers do this. I certainly have in the past. From the very start, when I didn't even have a proper community, I still said a lot of things like I really love you and you mean the world to me. Even though it's not lie, it's still considered as manipulation. Because of this, I had a connection with them, making them watch my content a lot more. Again, all of this comes to the connection. Be it vlogs, gaming, commentary, music, everything has one thing in common. You, the viewer. It might be that you want to be like them, or you looking for an answer of your problems, or you already feeling relatable or similar to the person. A lot of communities tend to think the same way. Not always, but there's a fair chance of a community sharing the same mindset. The creators. Even when someone hates, they feel like their opinion is necessary. It's not. Just as I said this, there might be a chance that some of you were agreeing or disagreeing. This again was because of the connection you got with the creator. You feel like your opinions on this matter is necessary. This is where the television lost. You see, decades ago when television was introduced, it had a touch of reality in it. A usual drama, a simple story of a guy searching for love, or a simple fun family drama show. The concept was being milked like a bitch as viewers were still watching. Yes, it was repetitive and boring, but television still had a decent amount of viewers because it was somewhat relatable. As the production value increased and when television started producing shows that were less relatable but more focused on putting these scenarios in front of the viewers that they'd like to be in. Even though the concept worked, it lost the personal element that television had, which YouTube and other content creators still do. YouTube went from "is this me?" to "oh, this is so much like me." I'm not saying every YouTuber is relatable. If you're a YouTuber like Logan Paul, your connection with your viewers, which are fucking toddlers, is much more different, yet not different enough. Your viewers try to find themselves in your content. They want to be like you. That leads to a lot of people becoming content creators. Of course, just having a camera and sitting in front of it won't do any good. One has to do something. A bit of creativity is required. This principle also applies to creators like Casey Neistat. Casey pushes the boundaries and makes his videos so good that when people view his videos, they tend to think this is how his life might be and wish to live his life. That's because of the touch of realism. Commentary channels tend to break the happy wall and talk real, and even that has a personal element. Because minimal edits, similar opinions is what anyone can do. By asking for comments and likes, and by encouraging debates and promoting each other, gives you a sense of them knowing about your existence. So when you give out your opinion, it's because creator asked you to. This is how I think YouTube connects with their audience. To give you more perspective, here comes the man, the myth, the colossal is crazy who actually uploads the right opinion.
Thank you, Ocus. Commentary channels, quite special, aren't they? I mean, everyone knows what people mean when they say the commentary community, and when they do, it's normally related to something you want to meme and probably do your best to stay away from. However, in spite of that, I do find something quite special and endearing about the commentary community that Ocus has briefly spoken about, the connection with the fanbase. For many years, YouTubers have been seen from a distance by fans. I remember growing up watching a lot of gamers when they were big. I admired them and they seemed millions of miles away. They weren't massive on the fan service. They made content, you watched it, and if if you really wanted to, you could reach them somehow. Though I was like 14 at the time and just some gawking teenager with no motivation to do that. I just wanted junk food entertainment. And in a way, the fan base has matured over time, and people do have that hunger to speak to their idols. And for the first time, the commentary community feels equipped and motivated to cater to that. Through apps like Discord and techniques like open Twitter DMs, personalities can be as open as they want to be. This serves well not just the fans, but other aspiring creators, those who use these apps and styles to network and meet others. This makes the commentary community a lot more overbearing than it actually is. The vlogging community, for example, has a much larger fan base than almost all commentators, yet because the commentary community's tenure to involve themselves with their fans is so much heavier, they're a lot more prominent as individuals. A naive individual like me didn't even know who Tana Mongeau was until iDubbbz did a content cop on her. We see individuals like Colossal is Crazy as really prominent, but they're really not that large in the grand scheme of YouTube. This isn't a bad thing though for me. The cooperation of YouTubers in their fan service makes for a lot more entertaining content and allows unique moments and gives people attention who may not have had it otherwise, and allows people to connect with their idols in a interesting and often funny way. It gives people attention who may not have received it a few years back and engages people in new ways. However, this does come with risks, as a YouTuber free access to fandoms can definitely fuel a power-hungry hedonism within the wrong person, and in the past and even recently we have seen YouTubers accused and convicted of rather reprehensible acts just because of that access to individuals who are willing to do things out of admiration for their idols. So although I do consider the commentary community's attitude to be a net positive, there's also some drawbacks that must be addressed. Either way, the commentary community's attitude to their fans is definitely one that has a distinguishing factor from the trends before, and even if their content is a mere drop in the ocean, it certainly has a greater impact for many of those that they inspire. I'm going to pass the mic back to Okus now, and he'll see you lads out.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Big thanks to The Right Opinion for featuring in this video. This video has been very hard. Thank you Steven for actually, he edited a part in my video and he has done a great job. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to both of these guys. These guys make one of the best content I've seen on the platform. So yeah, thank you so much for watching once again, and as always, I don't have a good outro yet.